What actually happens when you die? What would happen to your body? And what's on the other side? Death is not pretty. It doesn't smell good. And it can be pretty sad. However, for the individual, that can be a spiritual and euphoric experience. Because every person who has ever lived and will ever live will eventually die. The physical effects after death are pretty well documented. Every year about 55 million people died. That comes out to between 1 and 2 people per second. What happens when you die? Death comes in 2 forms: clinical death and biological death. When you enter clinical death, some organs are still alive, but most vital functions have stopped. People can be brought back from this state, leading to near-death experiences. These experiences are generally described as euphoric experience, where you are sometimes separated from the body and seemingly travel toward a light at the end of a tunnel. However, this is likely not a supernatural phenomenon. Studies have shown that this experience can be induced by increasing the carbon dioxide level in the blood. Something that happens when the heart stops, because this effects can be chemically induced. It's likely a physical phenomenon. Now back to the physical effects of death. Just before brain activity stops, a surge in activity occurs. It's not fully known what these activities are accomplishing. It's believed that this is a response to death as the brain tries to piece together the information it's receiving. This results in a realer-than-real euphoric hallucinogenic experience, similar to a dream state, easing the mind into death. Here's when things get incredibly interesting, or incredibly gross, as the body enters algor mortis. The heart stops, as does the blooded palms, cellular respiration and muscular activity stops, causing the body temperature to cool toward room temperature. Eyes slightly deflate, due to low blood pressure, and the blood begins to pool, causing a purple skin discoloration. After about 2 to 4 hours, rigor mortis sets in. Since respiration has stopped, oxygen used to produce ATP, the energy source used to contract muscles, causes the body to relax and stiffen. The stiffening cannot be reversed until the decomposition muscle tissue breaks down the ATP receptors. By this point you would likely be involved in SHIELD. This process is used to slow down the decomposition process. But what happens if you died, and nobody found you? After about a day, the cells in your body would burst, releasing chemicals that further assist decomposition. The trillions of bacteria and enzymes in the body would eat away at the organs, releasing gases that then cause the body to puff. This is followed by putrid greenish coloration of the skin. Over the course of a few days the skin would also blister, and start to peel away. Not to mention the smell would be bad, so bad that it attracts insects that further assist in decomposition. These insects also lay eggs that hatch into larvae. These larvae consume a large portion of the soft body tissues, and over the course of a few weeks gaping holes allow the decomposition fluids to drain. By this time you've been dead for about a month or 2. And depending on the climate, body has started to seriously dry out. The atmospheric conditions, temperature, humidity and animal life all affect the current state of the body. The body ranges from a black mummified corpse to a purely bone skeleton. Over time the body will withstand varying levels of preservation, but eventually every cell, every molecule, and every atom will be broken down and reabsorbed into the environment. The body is a vessel for life. Although death is dark, disgusting, gross and scary, it's also a valuable piece in the puzzle we call the ecosystem. Without death, life has no value. So don't be afraid of death. Use it as a motivational tool to get out there and enjoy life. That being said, did you like our video? If so, like and subscribe to our channel. We're putting out new content all the times. So keep up to date with all of our videos by hitting that notification bell. Thanks for watching. See you next time.